Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Star, and this is April's monthly forecast for Taurus. Dear Taurus, April 2026 is not just another passing month on your calendar. It is a historic closing chapter to a 7-year era. The biggest and most powerful event by far is Uranus preparing to leave Taurus on April 26th, finally ending years of upheaval, sudden shifts, and radical change that completely reshaped your identity. Before that major turning point arrives, your 12th house in Aries, the house of secrets, the subconscious, and behind-the-scenes preparation, becomes heavily activated, with Mars and Mercury moving in and aligning with Neptune and Saturn. This energy pushes you through the first 3 weeks of the month to work quietly, settle old karmic accounts, clear emotional baggage, and cut ties with hidden enemies or draining patterns. Once the Sun enters Taurus on April 20, the preparation phase ends, and your new solar year begins with force. This builds toward a stunning farewell flash on April 24, when your ruling planet Venus aligns with Uranus in the final degrees of Taurus, bringing personal liberation, magnetic charisma, and one last breakthrough before the energy begins shifting toward your money sector. Professionally, the month begins with a serious and structured rhythm as the full moon in Libra on April 2 lights up your house of daily work, routines, and responsibilities. This can mark the completion of a major professional matter, the delivery of a big project, or a reorganization of your work environment and the way you manage tasks. Be extremely cautious between April 13 and 17, with Mars and Mercury aligning with Neptune in your 12th house. You may face misleading information, false promises, or quiet professional politics happening behind the scenes. Do not make high-stakes decisions or sign any contract unless every detail is fully clear. Once the Sun enters Taurus on April 20, you begin to reclaim your initiative and professional authority. The real financial and practical shift starts in the final week of the month. As Venus, your ruler, and revolutionary Uranus move into Gemini, your personal money sector comes alive. Get ready for a major shakeup in how you earn, manage, or grow your income. Sudden gains are possible, as is an unconventional new approach to business or investing. But the Sun square Pluto on April 25 warns you not to challenge higher-ups directly or provoke power struggles with management. Emotionally, the month opens with intense passion and strong undercurrents on April 4, when your ruling planet Venus squares Pluto. This aspect can stir jealousy, possessiveness, control issues, or deep suspicion, placing your relationships in a real test of trust. Under this energy, confrontation can either deepen the bond or break it completely if stubbornness takes over. By mid-month, with so much activity building in your 12th house, you may become highly private with your emotions. You could find yourself processing feelings silently, pulling back from others, or even feeling drawn toward a connection that develops in secrecy or away from public view. The most dramatic emotional turning point arrives on April 24, when Venus and Uranus meet in Taurus. Expect the unexpected. This can bring a sudden romantic event, an attraction to someone completely outside your usual type, or a bold personal decision to break free from a relationship that feels restrictive so you can reclaim your independence. As Venus moves into Gemini that same day, the emotional atmosphere becomes lighter and easier to handle. Your style of affection becomes more flexible, playful, and open, while your focus shifts toward building both emotional and material security with someone who can truly meet you halfway. April is your ending and your beginning at the same time. One era is closing, and it has been reshaping you for years. Now you are being asked to release the chaos, clear the emotional residue, and step into a new version of yourself with intention. The first half of the month happens behind the curtain. The second half puts you back at center stage. Do not cling to what already outlived its purpose. Your power this month comes from knowing exactly what you are ready to leave behind and what kind of life you are finally ready to build. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe for the latest predictions.